So the morning of the 27th, Colton shot his buck. We got that all taken care of, and that afternoon I headed back up to the stand where I'd been hunting David for the last couple of weeks. I saw quite a few bucks that night, and right at dark, a really nice buck came out of the same block of timber where David came out of a few days prior. And basically, it just kind of summed up the whole pattern that I was seeing. There's this block of timber that I always stayed out of, just kind of left as a sanctuary, and I was seeing all these bucks coming out of the same spot, same spot, same spot. And I figured it was only a matter of time if that either David or this other buck would do it again. And I thought for sure this other buck that I saw would be in there the next day. He would be in there because he was guarding a doe that night. And I figured where the doe came out and stuff, I figured he was probably going to be in that woods. Sunday it was supposed to rain all day. I knew it was going to be miserable to try and hunt, but what I decided is I could use that rain, get into that block of timber, hang a stand, let it wash my scent away, and be in there Monday. And I thought it was really, really, really crucial to be in there Monday because all the corn was still standing, and I knew as soon as they picked that corn with how that woods was, that pattern was no longer going to hold. I knew that they were going to switch their pattern. They weren't going to use that woods as much. And it would be a whole new ball game. So, told a little white lie about some vehicle troubles to a few college professors, and I went in there Monday morning. I got in there really early Monday morning, and it pretty much worked out perfectly. There was bucks chasing does all over that morning, and about half an hour, 45 minutes into it, this buck that I had seen 2 nights before, Saturday night, came down the trail behind the doe. One of the coolest encounters I ever had with a deer. I severely regret not having a camera arm or the camera on. It was probably a half an hour or 45-minute encounter. Watched him breed a doe. He snort wheezed, buck roared, guarding this doe, squaring up other bucks. It was a pretty cool encounter. Got me pretty worked up. I ended up shooting the deer, and you'll see from how shaky I was in the recovery video just how worked up this deer had gotten me.
Well, we just smoked one. There was bucks and does chasing all over this morning, and this 8-pointer. I saw this real nice buck down here last night, chasing an 8-pointer up to me. So I came in here and I threw a stand up in this tree behind me, and the bucks and does chasing all over, and that 8-pointer came out. He has his tail tucked and come down this fence line, the edge of the field here, and then about 10 minutes later from where that 8-pointer came, there's a doe and a real nice 10 that came, and I watched him breed the doe, but he stayed at about 50, and I just didn't feel comfortable. There's a branch there, and I grunted and snort wheezed at him. It didn't do nothing. And out of nowhere, that 8-pointer came back down the edge, and messed around for a little while, and it still didn't happen. And I thought it was over. That buck came back to that doe, and that 8-pointer came back again. And this time, that buck just couldn't resist, and he came to 40. I know he turned broadside. I drew and I smoked him, and I watched him tip over. So it's only been a couple minutes, but I watched him fall. So we're gonna go get him. There's the arrow. Oh yeah. That's like I like them. And there our boy is right there. Didn't go very far. He's not the big 10 I was after, but that's alright. Yeah, nice 10-pointer. Think I smoked him or what? Oh yeah. Oh, good buck. I couldn't let him go. Woo. Well, we had quite the weekend this weekend. Colton shot that nice 8 on Saturday morning, and then I shot this guy this morning. It's Monday morning. I got a lot of homework to do once I get back to school. It'll take some stress off the rest of the year though. But I got to get this guy gutted and caped out and figure out, take some more pictures of him probably first. But nice buck. More than thankful to get this guy.
So I was really happy and relieved to shoot that deer, even though it wasn't David. It was a gorgeous buck, a really cool encounter. And what was kind of going on behind the scenes was I was in my senior year of college, mechanical engineering. I had a huge course load that fall, and I was having to like pull all-nighters to be able to come home and hunt. So it took a big load off my plate to not have to do that anymore. It made my life a lot easier. So went back to school, got caught up on things, and I had a little bit. So Dad still had a bow tag, and I told him that if he wanted me to come home in a few weeks, I'd come home so I'd go hunting with him. So 2 weeks later, I came home. First morning in the stand, we get in there good and early, the same stand Colton shot his buck, and right off the bat, 20 minutes after daylight, this nice 9-pointer comes walking right down the trail.
That's back.
So as you can see from the video, when my dad shot, the deer took a step and it was dead silent out. So actually as he shot, the deer even ducked and started to take off. So the arrow hit him back and high, and I knew that right away. So we backed out, gave the deer several hours, went back in there, and turns out we had nothing to worry about. There was a really good blood trail. He ended up hitting the main artery back there, and the deer didn't go 75 yards.
He's pumping good. He's spraying crazy. Yeah, where do you go from here though? Oh, jeez.
He did come out hind quarter, that's why he bled out so bad. He didn't go 75 yards.
He died right here. Yeah, that's the one that I thought he
That's why
was.
he bled out so bad.